Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, In the Kitchen with Lynn. Previously it was turnips to tangerines, and today I am going to make beef stroganoff in my crock pot. The first thing I'm going to do is trim my meat here, which is an arm roast, and trim the fat off here. Actually, if you want to have your meat cut very easily, you should really have it be a little frozen. I find that works better. But that and a good knife, which obviously you can tell I'm going to try this one. I don't have one right now. I don't know why either. Here we go. Nah, maybe not. One thing I do need. There's a whole new set of knives. There. Just trim off the fat and discard it somewhere. And I'm just going to cut this up, and you cut it against the grain, of course, to make it nice and tender. And I like to just cut through these membranes here too. And I'm just going to cut it up in nice chunks. There we go. And I'm not used to cutting with these gloves on, and you can cut it in any size you want. I like to, make it a little smaller for the beef stroganoff. Beef stew, I like little bigger chunks. Beef stroganoff, I prefer little, more bite-sized pieces here. And I'm going to put it in our crock pot with all kinds of good stuff. And we're going to let it cook all day while the game is on. And we are going to have that for supper. And see, here's the grain here. So I got to cut against the grain, which is this way. And you know that if you look at your meat, you can see here, and you cut across the grain. And that makes sure your meat is tender. But when it's cut this small, these small pieces, you really don't have to worry about it. Okay, I'm going to keep on cutting here. And when I get done here, I'll show you the next step. There. We're down, up, a little closer. Okay, here we go. Just a drizzle of oil. And I'm going to say 2 tablespoons at the most. Yeah, at the most. 2 tablespoons of flour with some salt and pepper to taste, and mix that up. We're going to sprinkle that on our meat. Use my hand here. I'm just going to smoosh it around. Trying to get it all in there. Yeah. Thicken it up. There. Now we can add the rest of our ingredients, and that's what it looks like. Okay, now we're going to add some garlic, lots of garlic. Gotta be pretty strong to push that through. Onion, not a whole lot, but a little bit. There, onion. Yeah, onion soup mix. 2 cups of beef broth. One cup of red wine. Don't have to add the wine, but I like to. And we have a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. Can of cream of mushroom. Oh, that smells good already. Just a tiny bit of sour cream left from our other meal. I'm just going to add that just for the heck of it. Don't have to, but why not? I have it. And I'm going to leave this here for now. And then I'm going to cut up my mushrooms. Yeah, that looks good already to me. Okay. And we want 2 8-ounce containers, but I'm going to do one at a time here. Yeah, this. Wipe them off. Damp rag. Everybody knows that, I hope. Never get your mushrooms wet. Rinse them in water, because they're like little sponges, and then they absorb a lot of water and can make your dish mushy. So, never do that. I have once in a while when I'm in a hurry, but yeah, just go like this. Wipe it off. Oh, jeez, they're slippery little devils. And set it aside. And for this dish, I'm gonna, I don't know, I might take the stems off. Maybe. I think this larger stem I will take off. That's a little too big. And this one too. There. Yeah. I have 2 boxes here. Well, while I'm at it, I might as well take them all off. Change my mind. That one I won't. That one I won't, and that one I won't. Okay. We're just going to cut them in about thirds, because we want big meaty pieces to chew on. And they do shrink down. Bigger ones in 4 slices, 4 slices. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, this one's a little big. Okay, and we have second batch. Take these off right away. You can also save these and use them if you're making a vegetable broth. Just stick them in your freezer, and when you're ready to make your vegetable broth, take them out and they're good to go. Something I've been doing more lately is making my own vegetable broth, because because it's just so much easier. And this time of year, September, I buy a lot of fresh vegetables from the market. And they're nice and fresh and good. And whatever left over, I make broth with. I should probably do a video on that. Because it's really easy to make. And I freeze it all, put them all in the same, all the leftover, you know, scraps from onion, green pepper, mushrooms, squash, zucchini, you name it. And then I make broth. And it's great for soups and any other good dish you want to use it for. Oh. There we go. Wipe all that off here. We're going to put our mushrooms in. Oh, this is going to be good. To the game. Beef stroganoff. Mashed potatoes. Or you could serve it over extra wide egg noodles, or even those little dumpling thingies you can buy, or make your own. And there we go. I'm just going to let that sit in here, and I'm going to cover it, and I'm going to turn it to high. We're going to put it on high for about 4 or 5 hours, or you could cook it on low for 6 to 8 hours. And I'm going to serve that, like I said, with some mashed potatoes and some corn. We have some good corn right now. And, or you could serve it, like I said, over extra wide egg noodles or anything else you like. Or you can eat just plain, or some nice bread if you wanted to. So there you go. I'll be back when it's all done, and I'll show you what it looks like all dished up. Delicious. Turned out wonderful. Tasty, delicious. I'm serving it over mashed potatoes. You could serve it over extra wide egg noodles, bread, if that's all you have. I served our dinner with just a small Caesar salad. I was going to make some corn, but it is super hot here in Wisconsin today. Like 86, and that's pretty warm. And I thought, yeah, just a salad, and it turned out really, really good. Really, really tasty. And that's it. Beef stroganoff made in the crock pot.